Well, here is the 2025 Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat Hammerhead. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so reviews just like this. If you love car reviews, be sure to like this video and also subscribe to the channel. Also, thank you to My Mississauga Chrysler for allowing me to review their Durango SRT. And in today's video, I'm going to be going over the different models that are available with the Dodge Durangos, the safety features that you get with this particular Hellcat model, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and of course, the pricing. So for the different models available with the Dodge Durango, this includes the GT, GT Plus, RT, RT Plus, and of course, the SRT Hellcat. Now, unlike the rest of the models, the SRT Hellcat is available with 3 different packages. And all of these 3 packages are already pre-packaged in a very unique spec in their own way. Now, as for the safety features that come with the SRT Hellcat, this includes things like Park Sense front and rear park assist system, blind spot monitoring with rear cross path detection, lane departure warning with lane keep assist, full speed forward collision warning plus, advanced brake assist, and the adaptive cruise control with stop. As for what powers the Hellcat, you get a 6.2-liter Hemi V8 supercharged SRT engine, which puts out a whopping 710 horsepower and 645 pound-foot of torque, which comes with a max towing of 8,700 pounds. And for fuel economy, well, who cares about that? All right, let's start off on the front of this insane Durango Hellcat here. You've got the usual nice Durango look to this, and at the bottom here on the bumper, just to note out, you do kind of have like this lower lip area that does stick out, and actually this makes the vehicle even more aggressive. And then of course you've got your whole lower grille area here with the sensor in the middle, and then also your front safety sensors. There's also these cutouts on the side, the vents. These are functional because of all of the air that this beast need. And then you move into the upper like grille area here, and this is also all open, and you do have the nice SRT badging. And then you move into these very nice looking headlights, and these are LED of course. And on this one, you'll also notice that you kind of have like this satin black hood area at the top, not the whole hood, but the center area here. You've got more venting here, more over here, and on that side as well. So as you can see, the front end on this definitely looks very mean and aggressive, and when it's coming down the road, you don't want to be in its way. All right, coming to the side of the Durango here, you can tell it's a Durango from the side because of its looks. Now, if you look up top here, you do have a power sunroof on this one. Now, around the windows, you do have the typical black trimming and then the body color door handles there. As for your side mirror, this is body color as well. And then you have the black plastic under here with the turn signal right there. And then over on the fender, you've got another Hellcat badge. And as for these wheels, these are very, very nice looking wheels. I love the way that these are designed. These are your 20-inch. Here are the 20-inch painted satin carbon wheels. And you've also got the SRT Brembo brakes, which are massive. And if I step back, you can see these wheels actually look very nice on this vehicle. All right, now coming to the rear of the Durango Hellcat, you can see the Stormtrooper look continues back here with the nice lights. So down here on your bumper, all of it is body color, but the middle section here is in that black plastic. You do have the middle section here, which you do have the hitch underneath it. And then of course your dual exhaust, which sounds amazing, and I'll show you in just a second. There's also the rear safety sensors that run across. And then on the tailgate area here, you've got the Durango badging with the 4 right there, letting you know it's an all-wheel drive. And then in the center of the tail light here, you do have the Dodge lettering and also another SRT badge. And then the rear camera as well. And then you've got this nice looking tail light. This is LED, and just the way that this looks, you can see how nicely it stands out, especially at night. All right, so let me show you how this thing sounds. So on the key fob here, I'm just gonna double tap. And now let me give you some revs so you know how insane this is. All right, let's head inside and open up the tailgate here and see what we have going on. It is a power lift gate, of course. So since this is a 3-row SUV, back here you still have a decent amount of storage space or stuff that you just want to carry on your road trips. You definitely can. And if you lift up this carpet area here, you do have some more storage here, which you can definitely utilize and store stuff here as well. And then you kind of have this little cubby area again for more storage. You've also got these nice aluminum protectors on both of the sides there. And the only other thing back here is you do have your tailgate button to close it, and then an outlet right there. Now to fold the seats down, it's very simple. You just have to lift this piece. It's going to fold the headrest down, and then you just push it forward. So I'm just going to fold these down to kind of show you the room that you get back here if you are not utilizing the third row. So you can see you have a ton of room that opens up. All right, let's head into the rear and take a look at what we have going on. So right off the bat, you can see it's an all black interior with some pieces that do stick out. So at the bottom here, you have some space and a cup holder spot. You've got a speaker right here, and then you have another speaker right here. And then on your armrest area here, it's all leather. And then you have this bronze stitching and white stitching, which definitely stands out. And then up here, there is this forged carbon fiber trimming piece that looks very unique, and you'll notice all of this throughout the interior. Now if we go inside, I want to start off in the third row and then talk about the second row. So to get to the third row, it's very easy. You're just gonna lift on this and the seat folds down. Then you're just gonna use this red strap here and pull the seat up so you have room to get inside. So back here you can see you have a good amount of room to fit all of your family members, whoever you want back here. And I just love the interior color on this. I think this just looks super classy. And even in the middle here, you have the perforated middle sections on both of the seats there. And there's also cup holders back here, which is again on both of the sides. So I'm gonna jump back here and kind of show you the room that you have if you are gonna be back here. So I am 5'11", and if I put this seat down, as you can see, I still have a decent amount of room in here. I mean, I'm not too tight, I'm pretty good. And even with the headroom, I still have a good amount of headroom. I can move around, I have no issue at all. And to get out of here, you're just gonna, again, lift this and up the seat goes and you can get out. All right, now for the second row seats, you're just gonna put this up here. And this one is set up in the bucket seat style. So there's no middle seat, which I like because you can have a lot of storage space here. But let me show you the seats. These are very nice, and not only nice, but they're comfortable. And you've got more of the brown stitching and then also the white stitching there as well, which makes everything pop out. And also the second row seats here do come heated, which is a plus. And then on the center here is more leather trimming, again with more of the nice stitching. And opening this up, you have some nice room in here with a USB port and an outlet. Also, you do have your cup holders here that do have a light inside and some space right there. And it's gonna be hard to tell, but you have more space right there underneath for the second row, so you can tuck things away in there as well. And also the third row people can also access the center console here. So there is a button right here which I just press, and I can just lift this so they can utilize this as well. Also in the back here, you do have your heating and cooling temperature controls as well, so that's nice that you get a separate control for the back. Now behind the driver and passenger seats, you do have these nets here for some additional small storage that you can utilize. And over on the second row area center console here, you have the venting USB ports, heated seat buttons right there, and then a 115 volt outlet right there. All right, let's head to the front and see if we have anything else going on. So it's exactly like the rear. The only thing is, I believe you have a little bit more room in the front here, and this one does have the Harman Kardon sound system, so definitely a good sound system in this. And everything else is pretty much the same. The only thing is that you have an extra speaker up here, and then your typical window controls, side mirror controls, and then the driver memory seat buttons. All right, let's check out the front seats here. Again, these are like the third row, second row. Very nice seats. I just love the color combination on this Durango. And for the front seats, you have the SRT badging stitched in this like bronze-ish color, and that's on both of the front seats there, so that's a nice added little touch. And also, not only do the front seats come heated, but they're also ventilated, and they're power adjustable, which is a plus. And at the bottom here, you do have this aluminum door sill protector that says supercharged. Also down here, you just got your fancy looking pedals there. Here you've got your parking brake, and then your hood latch releases right here. And then moving up here, you have all of your lighting controls and then your cluster dimmer right there. And the steering wheel is power adjustable. And also, even around the venting here, you have gloss black and then this chrome trimming, which is definitely nice. All right, so starting this thing up, you press the red button here and you get this nice Hellcat badge right there. And then it also says SRT on the screen here. All right, so entering inside of this Durango, the dashboard is in soft material with more of the stitching there. And then also you have suede even on the roof liner, which is unique. You've got a speaker there in the corner as well. And then of course, like I mentioned, these ones on the corners of the doors. All right, so as for your cluster area, the center screen here is digital, of course. So in the middle here, you can view a ton of different things and kind of see what you want to see in terms of like different information and whatnot, and that's all controlled through here. So if I just press down, it's going to toggle through all sorts of different things, your performance, SRT, just a whole lot of things that you kind of go through and have in front of you. As for the steering wheel, this is wrapped in suede on all of the sides here, other than down here you just have this nice trimming. But yeah, you have nice suede material. And then the nice contrast stitching there. This is heated, which is nice. You've got chrome here and then the SRT lettering right there. On the left side here, you have your cluster controls, and down here you have your phone controls, Bluetooth and whatnot. The other side has your cruise control settings and then your follow distance controls as well right there. And behind you have paddle shifters. And also you'll notice that these have buttons on them so you can control your media and all of that. Behind the steering wheel, you have your front and rear wiper controls, high beams, and indicators. All right, now on the center armrest area, you have more leather, more stitching, and opening this up here, you do have two sections. So the first one, you do have this space here. Maybe you can put a phone, wallet, keys, whatever. But then you have a second storage spot, which is a little bit more deeper than that. And inside here, as you can see right there, you have another outlet. All right, now on the center console itself here, you have more storage space, cup holders for the front with more of the lights. And then on the sides here, you do have more of that forged carbon fiber, which looks amazing. You've got your handy dandy shifter right there. You have this little area for space, and then here is for your wireless phone charging. And then of course you have more USB ports. And then also right under your start stop button, you do have your trailer brake controller. Then moving into this whole area here, not only do you have your typical heating and cooling temperature controls, but you also got your heated seats, vented seats, heated steering wheel, and then for the passenger side as well. And then down here you have a few buttons. So you have your SRT button, launch button, hazards, traction control, your sensors to turn them on or off for the front and rear, and your lane keep. And then you move into your beautiful, beautiful touchscreen. And this is a 10.1 inch touchscreen with Uconnect 5. And I just love how this is all set up, and there's a ton of information on this that you can go through. I like how you have two screens, two sections actually, that you can view different things in. And then if I swipe over, you have different widgets that you can add as well. So let's go back to the home page here, and now let's go under media. Here you're gonna have all sorts of different sources: FM, SiriusXM, Bluetooth, AM, Alexa, just a whole bunch of different stuff. And then here you also have wireless Apple CarPlay. So you don't have to technically plug it in, it's all wireless. Then under your comfort section down here, you have all of your heating and cooling temperature controls, heated seats, vented seats, heated steering wheel, and then you have it down here as well, which you can control from either or. And something very, very small, I like how these little guys here have helmets on, which is pretty funny. And then you have the navigation there in the center. So there it is right there. Next is your phone section. Once you do have it paired, you can manage it all through here. Next is the vehicle section. So let's go to the dashboard one. Here you have three things. The first one is your performance pages. So on this, you have all of your stuff that you would need if you are tracking this and whatnot. So you got your timers, gauges, dyno, G-force, vehicle dynamics, just a whole bunch of different things. Now let's go back here and then go under race options. Here you have your launch control, so you can activate it, and then you can also set the RPM at what you want to launch at. And there's also the shift lights that you can do, so you can also set these. And then now under drive modes, you've got a bunch of different ones. So let's go to the first one. You've got track, you've got sport, auto, snow, tow, and custom. So depending on which one you choose, all of this, like your transmission, paddle shifters and whatnot, that will all adjust according to what you pick. Now under the controls section, here you have your third row headrest fold. So you can press it and it folds down. And then here you just got your rear view camera there. And then under settings here, you can go through a bunch of different things that you can kind of customize to your liking, which I like. And then you've got your app section. So here you have your favorites. And then if you go under all, you have all of them right here. And you can go through each of the sections. Up top here, you just got your rear view mirror that also has the SOS and assist on there. And moving up here, you've got your interior lights, garage controls here, your sunroof controls, your tailgate button right here, and then you have this spot for your sunglasses. And here's the key fob for this Hellcat. You get this nice red SRT key. All right, coming to the passenger side here, you've got more of that forged carbon fiber trimming there. And also on this side, you have this little netting area for even smaller space, and also another outlet right there. And then you just got your typical glove compartment space. Here is the window sticker for this SRT Hellcat Hammerhead. The pricing you see is in Canadian dollars. Well, that does it for the review on this 2025 Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat Hammerhead. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this. Do you love it or do you hate it?